Welcome to the today's session. This week we will be having monthly test, and in chemistry monthly test is on the chapter some basic concepts of chemistry. So there we have many problems, many numericals. Therefore, let us discuss entire week numericals on various topics. Yesterday I told there are three topics which are very important. Once again I am reminding from the 11th class point of view and from the 12th class point of view. Molality, mole fraction, then percentage composition, molecular formula, limiting reagent, and stoichiometry. These topics will follow till the end of 12th class. Therefore, let us make clear this year only so that next year it becomes very easy, because 11th class is the gateway to the 12th class. So with this introduction on the importance of numericals in chemistry as well as in the physics, let us solve some numericals day by day. Yesterday we solved 4 to 5 examples. Now today we will be solving few more examples so that this week we will finish off important numericals on the first chapter. So whenever time gap is there, we will go to discuss the numericals on the second chapter, which contains nearly 60 plus numericals on various topics. So first we will finish off this area, right? So once again, welcome my dear cadets, my dear students, my dear learners, my dear pupils, for the today's session on problem solving, that is numericals on the first chapter. 4 gram of NaOH are dissolved in 200 cc. This is called cubic centimeter cc of water. Find the molarity of the solution. 4 gram dissolved in the 200 cc of water. What is the molarity of NaOH? Is the question, right? How much you have dissolved? 4 gram. This is the mass given. What is the molar mass? For this you have to refer the atomic mass of sodium, atomic mass of oxygen, atomic mass of hydrogen. Sodium 23, 24 plus 16 gives 40. So don't write directly, you please calculate. Here I have written directly. Okay, if you are perfect after some 10-20 examples, then you can write if you are sure. Let us not play with numbers. Okay, so molar mass of NaOH equal to 40 gram, right? Okay, now 40 gram of NaOH means how many moles of NaOH? 1 mole. Mole concept. 1 mole of any substance is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles of that substance. This condition holds good when you take respective molar mass. So 40 gram of NaOH means it is the 1 mole of NaOH. Now how much we are dissolving? How much is given? 4 gram. So 4 gram of NaOH means how many moles? So we are converting gram to the mole. So 4 gram of NaOH means it is 0.1 mole of NaOH. Okay. Or using the formula method, number of moles of NaOH equal to mass given by molar mass. This is what? This is mass given, how much you are dissolving. Okay. So molar mass of that substance, that gives you the number of moles. Either you go by direct this method or usual traditional method, left to you, whichever is convenient, but let us do correctly. So 4 gram of NaOH means it is the 0.1 mole. Okay, right. Now we have to find molarity. He has asked. Now let us recall from the theory part, what is molarity? Molarity is the number of moles of solute dissolved per liter of the solution. Okay, how many moles you are dissolving in the liter of its solution, that is its molarity. That is the meaning of the molarity of a solution. So now that means molarity is equal to number of moles of a particular substance dissolved in liters. Volume in terms of liters you have to take volume. Okay, volume of what? Volume of the total that solution, right? Number of moles of NaOH 0.1 already we have calculated. Now how much water he has given? Solvent 200 cc of the solution. So he has given the cc. Here cubic centimeter or cc is taken as a ml. Cc, ml are almost same. So 200 ml. So it is in a milliliter. Now in the formula it is in liters. So convert the milliliter into liter, ml to liter. So it is 1000 ml means 1 liter, 200 ml means how many? Like that. Okay. It is 200 by 1000 in liters. So molarity equal to number of moles by volume in the liters. After simplification, answer is molarity of NaOH equal to 0.5 mole per liter. This we get after dissolving 4 gram of NaOH. You will do the practical this year if you report to the school. Exactly, you will weigh 4 gram of NaOH using the chemical balance. That 4 gram you will transfer to the flask, and to that you will add 200 cc or the ml of water and shake well. That gives you strength. How much strength? How much concentration? It is 0.5 mole per liter. In this way, we prepare a variety of molarity for the various occasions, because nowadays we learn blood in blood how much is dissolved. So all those calculations we do by knowing the molality, ppm, normality, all those knowledge from the special branch of chemistry known as analytical chemistry or the numerical chemistry. This is the beginning. Okay, right. Now second example, a solution is prepared by dissolving 0.63 gram of oxalic acid in 100 cc or 100 ml of water. Find the molarity. Here method is same. Only thing is I will give formula for oxalic acid. Oxalic acid is COOH twice 2H2O. It is a dicarboxylic acid. So next year there is a separate chapter known as the carboxylic acid. There is monocarboxylic, dicarboxylic, tricarboxylic. All those are there. But oxalic acid belongs to dicarboxylic because it contains 2 COOH group. That's why it comes under the dicarboxylic acid. So method is same. First is the molar mass of the acid, how much you have taken. Okay, so convert into the moles. After converting into the moles, number of moles by volume. How much volume? Volume in the liters. This is 100 ml. So 100 by 1000. Okay, that is the answer. So it is repetition of the first one. A solution contains 25% water, 25% ethanol, and 50% acetic acid. By mass, calculate the mole fraction of each component. Mole fraction is a fraction of a mole. Okay, right. So 25% water, 50% acetic acid, and 25% ethanol. Okay. Now if you take the mass as 100 gram of the solution, because this is, see, a solution contains 25% of water. That means out of 100, 25 gram is the water. Okay, remaining is we don't know what is there, but water is 25 gram out of 100. So if you take 100 gram as the mass of the solution, that time mass of water becomes 25. Accordingly, mass of ethanol becomes 25 gram and the mass of acetic acid becomes 50 gram by this percentage data. Okay, and this is what masses we have calculated in the 100 ml of their solution. All three are mixed here. Now molar mass is okay, that you should know. Now we will calculate number of moles. Okay, number of moles of water. Previous formula, mass given by molar mass, mass given by molar mass. Okay, that is equal to 1.39 moles of water. Similarly, 0.54 moles of ethyl alcohol, 0.83 mole of water, ethanoic acid or acetic acid. Now we have to calculate the mole fraction. What is mole fraction? Previous class, theory part, definition. Mole fraction is the ratio of the number of moles of a particular component to the total number of moles of all the components. Okay, if A and B are mixed, so mole fraction of A equal to what? Number of moles of A by number of moles of A plus number of moles of B. In the same way, number of what is the mole fraction of B? Mole fraction of B equal to number of moles of B by number of moles of A plus number of moles of B. Okay, that is the mole fraction formula. And when you add a mole fraction of both, it is equal to 1. Okay, it is a fraction, no, like that. So accordingly, I have written here a definition. Then this is the total number of moles present in the solution equal to, this is of the first component, second, third, total is 2.76 moles. The mole fraction of water, number of moles of water by total moles of alcohol, of ethanoic acid. This is what? Mole fraction of the water, alcohol and the acid. If you add, you will get exactly 1. Okay, because sum of mole fractions of all components of a solution is always equal to 1. And here we don't have any unit because mole fraction is unitless, because it is moles by moles, moles by moles cancels, so it is no unit, unitless. Now we'll go to the fourth example. Find the molarity and the molarity of 15% solution of sulfuric acid whose density is 1.10 gram per cubic centimeter, and its molecular formula is also given, not molecular formula, molecular mass is given 98. Okay. 15% solution of H2SO means what? 15 gram of acid present in the 100 gram of its solution. Okay. Same in the case. Now, what we'll do, we'll go to the molality of the solution. Okay, what is molality? Molality equal to number of moles of sulfuric acid by, I have not written here by, you please write down the by mass of solvent in kilogram. So, what is the number of moles of H2SO4? Number of moles of H2SO4 means how to calculate? It is the mass given by the molar mass. Okay, that is the number of moles. Now, mass of solvent in the kilogram. Here, what is the mass of the solvent or the water here? It is 85 gram. So, 85 gram, you make it kilogram. So, by 1000, that will be in the kilogram, sorry. Okay. So, molality equal to number of moles by mass of solvent in the kilogram. After simplification, this is the answer, 1.8 m small m or mole per kilogram. Now, we'll go to the fifth example. The mole fraction of water in a solution of HCl is 0.78. Calculate the molality of the solution. Mole fraction is given. It is how much? 0.78. Okay, now there are two components. One is water, one is HCl. If one is 0.78, other becomes how much? Automatically 1 minus that much. So now suppose the solution contains N1 moles of HCl, N2 moles of water. This let us presume. Then mole fraction of water, this HCl equal to N1 upon N1 plus N2 mole, number of moles of this by total moles. Similarly, mole fraction of the other one equal to, say, this N2, because it is number of moles of this is N2 general, we have taken general. Okay, now for simplification, for rearrangement, we will divide 1 by 2. It will get, after simplification, N1 upon N2 equal to 0.28. Now we have to find out after 1. Now number of moles of solvent, here water, equal to what? Mass of water by the molar mass of water. Mass of water is 1 kilogram or 1000 gram. By 18 gram is the molar mass of water. Okay, that gives you how much? N1 all together 55.55. Once you know the N2, we will calculate the N1. So N1 is here. Okay, so now what is the molality? Molality equal to number of moles of solute by mass of solvent in the kilogram. Here which is solute, which is the less quantity. Okay, that is 15.55. That is solute. I have written here solute. Okay, so number of moles by mass of solvent in the kilogram. How much kilogram? 1 kilogram. So this is the answer. So molality of the solute, that is HCl, equal to 15.55 small m. Capital M indicates molarity, small m indicates molality. Please try, work out, you will understand. Otherwise, simply don't listen. Take a pen and page and work out. Okay.